Well, hello there, everyone. Today is a very special day for you. You get to see my awesome manufacturing plant. Yeah. And yeah, this is pretty much it. It's here inside Vault 88. I think it's the northeast sector. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. This switch controls the bottom conveyor, which is this guy right here. Carries things along. Everything's fully stocked. All of this is totally vanilla. Just wire glitches, and I did use a mod to stock them full of stuff, like full of resources. I did use a mod to put to get like a whole bunch of resources and then cram them down their throats. But yeah, each one of these is completely independent, so it can make different ammo than all of the others. And yeah, each one is controlled down here. Now, I know this looks kind of weird, being a big open space and all, but I did have a different setup at first. At first, I was using like hoppers and shit, and that ended up just being a giant waste. Basically, it was kind of bad. It was a good concept, but not quite practical. Shut up, Ada. So yeah, I went with a different route. I was just like, instead of using hoppers, why don't I just put the fucking thing on the floor and just have the floor there? I mean, some of the floor was already there, It was just like, yeah, I'll fucking get rid of all the hoppers and fill the rest of that shit in, and bang, bang, boom, it worked. Turn on my light. Yeah, look at that. It's all coming right out. Boom, everything. Lots of ammo. So much ammo. Look at all that shit. So much ammo. Fucking metric shit ton of fucking ammo. Yeah, and it just comes up here and then bloop, bloop, and drops down into here, into this. That's pretty much it. So yeah, so each is controlled by its own terminal. And yeah, so you can make different ammo. Like I think this is pumping out 10 mil rounds, right? Yeah. That's pumping out Gauss rifle shit. That's 556. I think that's 556. This is pumping out 5mm. I think one of these is pumping out shotgun shells. There's 10 of them. It's 10 plants, 5 on each side. So yeah, so I pretty much just have the controls down here hidden away. I did a bunch of wire glitching to no mods for the wire, and I do have a mod for my settlement size, just because my Vault 88 is so fucking huge right now. I needed a mod for that. But if you just want to build this thing in your own place on your own, yeah, it'll be small, because it's just one floor if you want to hide all the wires and stuff like on the walls or something like that. But yeah, so I'll show you how I made it all independent from each other. I have them just all hooked up through there. And yeah, like the wire glitch. I think I learned wire glitch from where was it? The school zone. So if you want to pop over to the school zone, he does a really good job of explaining all of his wiring and stuff like that. So yeah, each side it keeps its own side of the cavern. Keeps everything all nice and pretty. Coming up into here, everything's all along the side, and I have my generator room, which is, now I probably don't need each one of these now. I probably only just need one large generator per system, because when I had the hoppers, it was 8 for the ammo plant, and then it was another 2 or 3 for the hopper, and then 1 for the terminal. So now I think it only does 9. Yeah, because the ammo plant's 8, and then 1 for the terminal. So yeah, 9. So I can probably get rid of each of these little small generators, because I had a small generator hooked up to large, and then bloop up to its own connector and down. So each one of these is separate and not connected to the other. So each plant was getting 13 power, which is 1 power over what I needed when I was using the hopper. But yeah, now I can probably just shit can all of these little bastards. Probably still be fine. And if not, then I've just caused a whole lot of work for myself. But it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, I have a separate room here, and just in case like raiders or something like that, I don't know where they spawn, but if they decided to come down here, I don't want them fucking up my generator. So, I'll just take care of these right now. And that's actually good. It gives me a little more space to, look at all of my generators. I got all my big generators, and they're all hooked up there. But yeah, and then the wires just come through, and they come up the cavern. And all the generators are way out of the way, where there's a lot of space. And, yeah. Oh, and I hear the plant is still going. So yeah, all the wires, there's a wire glitched over there, and, oh, that's weird. Requires 8 power. There's 9. Yeah, that has 8. That's weird. Why is this side? This side should be getting 9 power too. But whatever. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, so let's see. With all of that happening, I made, damn, a lot of ammo. Yeah. Oh, I guess I wasn't making any shotgun shells. But yeah, I made a decent amount of ammo with stuff. So, yeah. And the trick for this was I had these laid out all the way back, like as far back as I could, and then I laid out the track here. And this track, this bottom track, is just right to be like dead center. And then what I did was I would take the track and I'd move it away, and then I would pull this up so that this front foot was just past that little bit. That way, like that, like the little separation of the board there. That way this piece is now over the track, and then I would move the track back into position, because you can't maneuver these once the track's in position on the floor. It's like a collision issue or something like that. But if these are here, the tracks will still snap to the one that's next to it. So there's this one, and I'd take it away, and I'd move that, and then the track would snap back to this one. So yeah, so in case you guys want to make your own fancy thing, that's basically how I did it. And I have the main power from the vault hooked up to this hopper, or not, yeah, to the conveyor storage, and to this track. So yeah, it's all good. Alright, well, that's my fancy ammo workshop. Hope you guys like it, and I'll see y'all next time. Have fun. Alright, so the problem with this side is that I was a dumbass, and when I disconnected the small generators are what were connected directly to the conduits. The big generators were connected to the smalls, and the smalls were connected to the conduits. So when I shit canned the small generators, I got rid of the entire link between the generators and the wiring system. So I fixed that, and I also brought all the terminals down here because it's just easier. Them being closer, I don't have to reach over the line, and yeah, so everything works perfectly. Shit's fucking awesome now, and yeah, take care. Have fun.